kind of speaking right now with not the box in front of me, but obviously the story of the game is obviously their offense was very, very impressive, and our lack of ability to keep them off the bases and pitch to them was the difference in the game. I thought we had some pretty good at bats against their guys, and I had 13 hits or so, and charged some balls early that were caught in the first inning. I thought we had some good approaches and were excited and ready to play, but the name of the game is pitching and defense, and we fell short on the pitching department tonight, and disappointing, obviously, but good to see Tyler get back out there and throw the way that we know he can throw. Anything that came good out of that game, other than a few at-bats that we had that were pretty good, it was seeing him pitch again, and that bodes well for him being ready and available for the weekend, and as long as he doesn't feel sore tomorrow or the next day, and he'll go back into his normal closer's role, and hopefully we can that'll eliminate some of those late game losses that we had in conference play and some of the games that we had earlier. So we'll get on the bus and regroup, practice hard tomorrow and practice hard Thursday, and get ready for a hot Mississippi State team.
2 years in a row in this game, in this park, it's just been ugly.
It has been. There's no other way to say it. So they swing the bats well in this game, and we haven't pitched well. And when you get to some point and score, point in the game, you're not going to put yourself in danger to pitch your regular guys, and you don't want them not fresh for Friday or Saturday. So, obviously threw some guys out there that aren't ready to pitch against a team like that. And when you pitch guys that aren't ready to pitch against a team like that, sometimes the score can get away from you.
Are you disappointed maybe at the bottom of the bullpen when guys aren't throwing strikes and able to at least give you a chance to get out?
Yeah, in a game like this, we thought some older guys might get in there and play catch and maybe get an out or two, but they couldn't. So, Park threw some good pitches in there and gave us some outs. But outside of that, other guys just couldn't play catch and get any outs and throw the ball over the plate. And disappointing, especially when it's from older guys. But it's we got enough guys that have a really strong and deep pitching staff, and we're going to be judged by how we do in the league. And obviously, it's a big conference series coming up this week.
What about Tyler? What did you see from him in his one inning?
It was impressive to me. He looked like he was throwing in the mid-90s, the upper 90s again, and that gun's not right. So that was the thing that is good coming out of the game today, is the way that he threw, and obviously that bodes well for us in some late game situations going forward. But tonight's hard to take, especially for me. I told the players after the game, they'll get over it, and they'll bounce back and be ready to go this weekend. Obviously, it'll a little bit different effect on me, but it is what it is, and we'll try to get better, and we'll try to play harder and better, and get some good work in these next 2 days to get ready for a really good Mississippi State team.
What's the effect on you that you're referring to?
Well, it's my alma mater. We have a good team, and it's disappointing to come here in this park and play the way that we did, and that's why it hurts me a lot. It's just one game, and but it'll linger for me. But I'm a big boy, and I'll be fine.
How do you balance the fact that it's just one game, but it got so out of hand so quickly?
Well, there was a point in there where it was 8-4 or so, or maybe we had runners on second and third. We could have got it to 8-6, but they just some of our pitchers weren't quite, weren't quite ready to pitch against a team like that. We didn't throw strikes, couldn't throw an all-speed pitch in there. You got to throw more than one pitch against a team like that, and it's again, it's just one game, and we'll be fine. We'll bounce back and be fine, and obviously got a lot to play for, and a lot of big games in front of us, and looks like we're healthy, and so we'll be okay. We'll use these next 2 days to get fresh, and our arms will get fresh, and rest Reagan and Bowers, and Tyler will get a couple days, and obviously we got Schmidt going Friday, and we'll get back on the saddle and see if we can get ready to play baseball the way we know how.
You remind your guys that this happened last year, and you still managed to get to a super regional. And
it's going out of 56. It's not going to hurt you. You're playing a team, maybe the hottest team in the country right now. So the loss is going to hurt me because it's a loss, and hurt us because it's a loss. But the grand scheme of things, you just can't let this turn into another one. You just got to flush it, come to the part ready to go Friday. This league that we're in will chew up and spit out the weak. And if we're going to be weak, we'll get chewed up and spit out. And it's our choice, you know. Either strap it on and let's go and battle and compete against some of the best teams in the country, or let's tuck our head between our tail and feel sorry for ourselves, and then we'll got another night or two like this.
Would you like to see the series continue? Would you like the series to continue?
I like to see it continue, yeah, but you know, it's a great environment. You know, certainly like our team to play better. Probably not the right time to ask me that, but it's. I think it's great to play in a full, you know, in a stadium like this, and it's great for college baseball. And just wish our team and our program would play better in this game, but we didn't. So we got to move on.
The Williams and Stokes have really struggled. You put a couple of substitutes in for them. Is that something we can see more of?
Well, we got to get some production somewhere, and you know, I like some of the at-bats that we're having, but obviously Madison and Matt will be the first to tell you that they got to play better, and it's in Little League. You got to play better, and if you don't play well and you know you're not producing, and they've done fine, they've done some decent things defensively, and from time to time gotten a big hit, but you got to be consistent, and they're smart enough to know that if they don't perform, we're going to put another guy in there. You know, and yeah, all options are on the table in regards to that, because you've got some guys chomping at the bit that can play and maybe deserves an opportunity.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you.